I've been a pretty big hater towards sniper rifles in Destiny for a while now. They were simply outclassed in every way by other special weapons. With Revenant's release though, Bungie took a swing at making snipers a bit more of a compelling choice. Spoiler alert, they succeeded. Snipers got a damage buff, and a pretty big one at that. Not against bosses, mind you, but against basically every other enemy, snipers will be dealing up to 75% increased damage. I don't need to tell you that's a lot, but I will anyway. That's a lot. More specifically, 60% versus minors, 75% versus majors, 35% versus mini-bosses, and 25% against champions. This affects every single sniper. Heavy snipers, special snipers, exotic snipers, legendary snipers, all of them. This is a hefty win for the sniper mains out there. I myself am not a sniper main, but these changes even caught my attention, one who's terrible at sniping and avoids them like the plague. To get a better understanding of how this affected the performance of snipers, you gotta shoot something. Oh, wow. Maybe try shooting something else. Oh, okay, yeah, alright. As you can see, the first thing you'll notice is that snipers actually take stuff down. Even if you miss a headshot, you're still dealing a respectable amount of damage. But is it too much damage? Well, there's really no such thing as too much damage, but what I mean is, do you even need a damage perk at this point? And what kind of efficacy do you get out of other perks, say subclass synergy or group clearing perks? Those are the questions I had, so those are the questions I sought to answer.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
This damage increase has had a ripple effect throughout the sniper economy. Take Cloudstrike for instance, an exotic sniper that causes lightning storms on precision takedowns and rapid precision hits. Before this change, Cloudstrike felt like one of the only snipers worth using. It was one of the only special snipers that you could use and feel like it was actually keeping up with some of the other special options in the game. Now though, Cloudstrike doesn't just feel like it can keep up, it feels like it dominates. Shots deal impressive damage, and the lightning not only cleans up the surrounding enemies, but the target itself. Against champions in this Nightfall, granted a low-level Nightfall, Cloudstrike eats these health bars for breakfast. Beyond Cloudstrike, legendary snipers also feel fantastic. Without any damage boosts, snipers easily take down low to medium enemies in only a shot or two. Of course, damage boosts are welcome, and my personal pick ended up being Embraced Identity, a void sniper with both destabilizing rounds and high ground. Now, unfortunately, this season's artifact does not possess the stacked sniper bonuses from last season, which feels like a slap in the face from Bungie, but still, they're good now, so I suppose we should take what we can get. But I've beaten around the topic long enough. What are the best perks for snipers? Well, as I said, snipers do not deal any additional damage to bosses, so instead I cast my gaze towards perks that could help with ammo efficiency, subclass synergies, and of course, damage bonuses. By no means did I try every single sniper. In fact, the only snipers I had in my vault when starting this journey were a couple of PvP snipers, Succession, and some blueprints from various seasons containing snipers. As I said, my first pick was Embraced Identity, the Pale Heart Sniper. This one had some decent wave clear perks in the first column and damage perks in the second. Best of both worlds in my eyes. Destabilizing rounds works to give some void unity, and high ground gives some extra damage. I think we all know by now how destabilizing rounds works, and yeah, it's good for clearing groups. Take a lethal shot into a group, and now the whole group is volatile. But let's talk about high ground. This perk hasn't been around for too long, but even so, it's seen a massive glow up. It works like Rampage now, giving a bonus to weapon damage on takedowns up to 20% at 3 times. But more impressively, landing a shot while standing on ground that is 1 meter or higher above your target instantly gives you 3 times high ground, and the initial bullet used to get those stacks also receives the damage boost. On a sniper, this is very easy to do. Make sure you're standing somewhere just slightly higher than your target, and now your sniper is dealing 20% extra damage, which lingers for a few seconds after that initial shot. You can see all of this in action in this Master Nightfall. We stunned the unstoppable champion, and I'm pretty far away, exercising my right as a sniper user. I'm able to stand somewhere just a bit higher than this champion, and each shot is ripping through his health. All this for doing essentially nothing. The sniper buff is working, high ground is working, and the results are a champion that just doesn't stand a chance. But beyond that, we have a new dungeon, which of course comes with a new dungeon exotic, Icebreaker. I don't have Icebreaker myself, but all my buddies do, and I feel a little left out, so I found my own Icebreaker perk, Discord. When you get a takedown with another weapon and then switch to a weapon with Discord, each kill while Discord is active will refund a shot. On this succession, I also have Redirection, which gives me enhanced damage towards tougher enemies whenever I land shots against red bars. Remember, body shots against red bars oftentimes takes them out, no issues. We have Icebreaker at home, and this is it. But that isn't the only sniper with Discord. Locus Locatus from Season of the Witch has Discord, which you can pair with Headstone if you're looking to double down on Stasis this season. There's a handful of others which you can see now, and the upcoming Halloween events Macabre also has Discord, but this may be subject to change if Bungie decides to shake up its perk pool. Overall, snipers are in a really good place right now, so much so that they actually have me using them in place of a rocket sidearm. Sometimes. They're not above and beyond other options, but they hold their own now, and you can do some pretty clever things with some of the perks these things can get. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you. It really does help the channel. These are just a few of the snipers that I tried, and I'll be trying others as I get my hands on them. If you've used snipers since they're buff, let me know what kinds you've used and what you think of them. Until next time.